Welcome to the fairy Dell. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see. This reading's going to be what's next in love for me. Hello Part 3, welcome to your reading. Right, so we've got for yours, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Temperance, the Moon, Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Star. That's a really nice card at the end. So you've got a couple of major arcana in here which are quite positive. You've got Temperance and you've got the Moon. So Temperance is all about balance and equilibrium and blending and melding of energies. And the Moon can be about illusion or about having faith in a path and walking ahead on that path even though you're not quite sure where you're going, which can be very relevant in matters of love. For your reading, so the question is what's next in love for you? Well, you're going to move into a time in the very near future, I say in the near future, when you're going to be feeling very positive about love. You're going to be feeling much more fired up, much more enthusiastic. I don't know whether you suddenly get a boost and decide to join a dating site or just be more open to love. You'll just feel a bit better. I feel as if you've had a hard time in the past 6 to 12 months. There's been some sort of breakup, some sort of disconnect. It might be like 1 to 2 years, but very recent, within the last year or so. There's been some sort of breakup or some sort of hard time, I would say. I'm getting sort of 1 to 2 years for this one actually. You've had a kind of bit of a breakup situation go on, and so you're just getting back out there now, and I think in the near future you're going to start to feel that way. And I think as a result of your mood, and also the reason for your increased happy mood as well, it'll boost it up even more, is you're going to be made an offer, you're going to meet someone, the Page of Cups. So I feel as though this could be someone from your past, so an ex who makes a new offer, or it'll be somebody new. So whichever resonates for you, it'll either be someone from the past who makes an offer, wants to come back and try again, or it'll be someone new that you meet. You may, as I say, this renewed energy of the Ace of Wands, you may have joined a dating site or just getting back out there with your friends and just feeling more positive generally. And when our vibration goes up, people are more attracted to us. It's really, really weird, but it works. So I think that's what's going to happen in the near future for you. The Eight of Cups and the Temperance card together, well, as I'm looking at them, they indicate that you feel like you've turned a corner. So as this new energy comes in the near future for you and you meet this new person, this Page of Cups, we'll probably be on the young side, maybe 20s, 30s, I don't know how old you are, but they'll be young to you anyway, whatever your age is. You'll feel like you've turned a corner, you feel like you've moved forward. So whatever happened in the past, the last year or two, you feel like you've turned a corner with the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card. The Eight of Cups is about us moving forward in a positive way in this reading for me. Sometimes it can be like leaving something, but in this reading it's moving ahead positively. You feel like you're moving forward and turning a corner. Turning a corner is the phrase I'm getting. And the Temperance card is all about balance and equilibrium, so you're gonna feel quite balanced and quite happy. You're going to be feeling great actually with this Ace of Wands. It's going to be really good. So yeah, near future energy is going to be really positive. Then we've got the Moon and the Seven of Swords. When you meet this new person, when you're with them, you're going to feel a little bit uncertain, because the Moon, like I said before, is all about illusion. And in matters of love in particular, like having faith in the path ahead without actually being able to see fully sometimes where you're going, because you've got to trust someone new and you've got to open yourself up again and be vulnerable, and and so the Moon is kind of like there's also two little animals on the path as well, so that could be like the two people in the relationship. Look at the card, it's kind of twos with the Moon up above and unknown aspects or characters in the background. So it's all about the unknown, about that path ahead, you know. So you're going to be feeling a little bit insecure, I think, which is natural for everybody. Indicated by the Seven of Wands, there might be some niggles, some worries, some, oh, you know, is this going to be okay for me? And, you know, so yeah, and you're going to have to, the moon card indicates faith, having faith on the path. So, you know, you're going to be a little bit unsure at first, which is quite natural. But this indicates that you will get over it. The Eight of Wands, so you'll overcome those feelings, you'll get over it. And you'll start like moving forward again. So in a sense, 2 eights, both eights. You know, this card's like kind of like almost a future echo of this one. It's all about charging ahead or moving ahead. And this is passion. So with this one, you kind of turn the corner emotionally because it's cups. And then this card, you kind of turn the corner, you're moving ahead with passion in a way, which fits with this as well. Now, interesting. You see, there's the meanings of the cards, and then there's the intuitive feelings I get, the intuitive hits I get from them. I get given like little ideas and messages and things like that come through. The Knight of Wands, I'm being told or shown, is somebody that you already know, a friend, who is older than the Page of Cups, or more mature. So there's more mature, older energy than this new person that you're going to encounter, or this ex that's coming back in, whichever one it is, whichever resonates. This is a friend of yours that's kind of on the periphery, and they'll pick up on how elevated your energy is, and they'll be attracted to you as well. They'll want to come in. So be on the lookout for that. Obviously it's your choice, but yeah, there's somebody in your periphery who's attracted to you as well. This card that's what I'm getting. A bit more mature than the Page of Cups, that gives you the clue. In terms of star signs, don't know whether it'll work for you, if it makes sense, but the Page of Cups usually is like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, cup signs. Cups are the water signs. And wands are fire, so Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. So whether those star signs make sense to you, if it helps to clarify who it is or what's going on, then happy days, hopefully it will. But it doesn't matter if they're not. So, but yeah, this older, slightly more mature energy than the Page of Cups, so they might be like a decade older, 20 years older. You know, this person's on the periphery of your life as well, or a friend that you know of, and they like you as well. So they're watching your energy kind of go from the like, oh, you know, they're feeling drawn to you basically. So they might come in, you might get some kind of vibe from them that they like it, or, you know. And then, so keep an eye out for them. Last card is the Star. I feel as though the Star card is kind of telling me it wants to kind of glow over your whole reading. It wants to overarch itself over your whole reading, because it's about healing. So the Star's major arcana as well. You've got some really nice majors in here. All about healing and balance and having faith and having hope, you know, even if you can't quite see the path ahead yet. Actually as well, in the night sky, the moon and the star kind of go together, don't they, as well? So that's kind of nice. Nice little combination. Yeah, so the Star's about healing. So overall in the near future, what you can expect next in love is a sense of renewed energy and healing. You're going to feel overall healing. More positive about love, happier. This new person will come in. This friend likes you as well, by the looks of things. You know, and you're going to feel a lot better. This is all about healing. So if you've been through a hard time, which I think you have been, judging by the Ace of Cups and the Temperance card here, you know, in the past year or two, I feel the past 1 to 2 years, you're going to now feel a sense of renewal, a sense of hope, and healing. And yeah, things will be pretty nice for you in the near future. Things will improve. So if you're feeling a bit rubbish right now, it'll, in the near future, the cards tell me that for this pile, you know, you'll feel a lot better. So yeah, I hope that reading helped you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think. It's always great to hear feedback, to let me know what you think of my readings. And yeah, I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you, Pile 1. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So we've got the Five of Swords, Judgment, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Death card, don't panic, the Empress card, Page of Wands, and Strength, which is a nice card to end. Okay, so looking at your one, again, there's some major arcanas in here. Judgment, Death, the Empress. strength. The Five of Swords tells you that there's been a breakup, and a bit of a bad one, a bit negative as well. So this is to do with your past. This is in like the fairly recent, you know. So you've gone through this situation. The Five of Swords and the Judgment card. So there's been a complete break. What the cards are telling me is it may have been you who caused that breakup or who brought it about through circumstances. So I have the feeling that maybe you may have been unfaithful to the person. If that resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't worry. It's very specific. But I feel as though I need to say that because that's coming through. So it might be relevant for someone or some of you out there, but don't panic if it's not. It's just, otherwise, it's just a bad breakup, basically. A negative breakup, a painful breakup. Because I'm getting the Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords indicates yourself. Ascribe gender as it resonates, but this is the person who's asking, so it's yourself, pile 2. And the Two of Pentacles is like juggling two people at once, different people. That's what I'm getting from this card. So I feel as if some of you out there may have cheated, may have had two people going on to say in a third party situation, and you may have cheated on that person, and it caused a breakup. It caused a complete break in the relationship. So you know, if it resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. But that's what the cards are telling me. And then what I've got here is the Death card. So that tells me that it's caused a complete break. So that relationship is like over with. It was done. So the Death card is like a complete severance in this reading. It's showing me it's like a separation. So we've got like two parts to this reading. The first few cards are to do with this relationship in the past that went sour, and then the last 3 cards are to do with what's coming next for you in love. So that's the question: what's next in love? And straight after the Death card, we've got the Empress, and that tells me that you're going to be feeling much better about yourself, sitting in your power. You're going to be a bit like the Empress here. Again, ascribe gender as it resonates. You're going to be like the Empress, like the way she's sitting there right now, kind of like, you know, feeling better and feeling good. You're going to be back in your own power and your own self-esteem again. You're going to be feeling empowered. You're going to be feeling great. And you're going to be ready to take on the world, is a phrase that came to me. So, you know, you're going to be feeling good about yourself. You may have had a lot of criticism for the breakup. You know, if it was you that cheated or betrayed someone, you may have had a lot of criticism. And so now you're feeling much more confident about yourself, much more in your power socially and in the world. So you're ready to kind of take on the world and go back out there again. You know, we'll take what resonates, as I say. But either way, regardless of whether you instigated it or not, or caused it or not, or whatever, you know. The Empress, you don't really cause a breakup, it's both really. But, you know, the Empress has given you the indication that you're going to be happier. So we've got the Page of Wands, and that's a new beginning. Again, you're going to be going out into the world. Your work is going to be a lot of focus as well. You're going to find comfort in your work, a lot of focus in your work. So you're going to find it's tentative. You're going to take a first step out there. So, you know, it's like a single project or something you're going to connect with. It feels like work to me, but it's also in general as well. So it's a bit like stepping out of your front door for the first time in like ages or months or weeks. You've been like in a cave or trapped inside. You're going to be stepping out your front door, opening the door, and there's this kind of wand or opportunity or focus there. But it does feel like work. You're going to be putting a lot of your energy into your work, and getting some great comfort from that. So you're ready to go forward. Whatever happened in the previous situation, you're going to be feeling much better about things. And the Empress is you getting your power back and getting your self-esteem back and your confidence and social confidence, social positivity back. And in particular, work is going to be a really good comfort for you, a good focus. And the Strength card tells me that you'll be able to deal with anything that comes ahead now. You're going to have strength going forward. So you'll have learned a great deal from the situation as well. All situations about learning or relationships, we learn from them. And like you're going to be able to apply the lessons that you've learned into the future successfully. So whatever you've gone through, you'll be able to apply it, and you might be even able to help other people as well, advise other people, you know, in similar situations. So, you know, everything that we go through, we then move forward and we can apply it. If we can successfully apply the lessons in our life, we move forward stronger. So in a sense, that's kind of saying that, you know, you're going to move forward stronger. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger and all that, you know. That's kind of what's indicated by the Strength card. So it's a really positive card to end your reading on. You're going forward with confidence and strength and positivity, you'll be able to successfully apply yourself to whatever it is that you're doing. So that's what's coming next for you in love. It's more of a personal empowerment reading after a hard time, by the look of this, you know. And a renewed focus on work, or an increased and successful focus on work. You're going to succeed as well. So, you know, work will be a positive thing for you. The projects that you're doing or the work that you're doing, you will succeed and you will apply the lessons from the situation successfully as you go forward. And that's really good for your soul, your personal development, you know, your inner strength, and your ability to help and advise others as well, as you go forward on your path. So I hope that helped. If you enjoyed the reading and resonated, you know, if it didn't, like, comment, subscribe, and comment below. I always appreciate hearing your feedback and what you think. So do let me know. And thank you, pal, too. I hope to see you in my next video. Hello, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. So we've got for you, we've got the Magician, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, sorry, I said the 5, the Four of Swords, and the Justice card in reverse. Don't worry about that. Reverse will sometimes give us extra information. They're really quite handy. Okay, so from what I can see in this reading, what's next in love for you? You're really trying hard to manifest the right person for you. You really do want a relationship. I can feel that from you. Your energy is so eager, so loving, so passionate. You've got so much to give, and you really do want that. You really want a relationship, and you've been trying to. I don't know if you've been on dating sites or like writing manifestation wish lists. I've done it as well, things like that, you know. But you know, you've been kind of like really wanting that person for you to come in. You're so ready. You're so ready for a relationship. You really feel that way about yourself. You're coming that way, coming across that way. So that's the Magician card and the Ace of Pentacles are telling me that, you know, you're trying really hard to manifest this relationship into your reality. And I think in the last 6 to 12 months, I think you did manage to manifest something. You did bring somebody into your life, which you really had high hopes for. The Ten of Cups, you really want this, like, sort of settled life, family life. As I say, you know, ascribe genders and family setups as it resonates, but, you know, it's got kind of family relationship, solid grounded commitment, feeling that you were really trying to bring into your life. And the Tower card tells me it didn't really work out for you. So you had high hopes for it and it didn't work out. And that's in the last 6 to 12 months. And I can see you kind of, you know, looking as the Queen of Wands is kind of you thinking to yourself, you know, what on earth happened there? What went wrong? You're asking yourself, what went wrong there? What happened? You know, and you're thinking, you know, why does it always happen? So you're probably worried as well that you're going to become a cat lady if you're a woman. But again, take as it resonates. You know, you could be a man. But you know, it's this kind of feeling of, like, you know, being a spinster forever almost. You feel like, because the Queen of Wands is usually a very passionate woman. And she usually has, like, you know, a lot of suitors. She's very go-getting. But in this reading, I feel like it's you kind of thinking, I'm going to be alone forever. And again, ascribe gender as it resonates. You could be a man or anything, or any gender. But, you know, this is kind of like, I'm going to be on my own forever. I'm going to be eaten by my cat. You know, like, kind of feeling. And so you kind of, this is the single card, you know, the single person card. So you're kind of looking and thinking, oh, this is going to be me forever, you know. So the Four of Swords and the Justice card in reverse, what it's telling me is that Spirit is saying you need to take a bit of time out and not push so hard for a relationship. You've been pushing so hard to manifest this, and sometimes when we push hard, we're not, like, allowing ourselves to come into alignment with what Spirit are intending for us. We can sometimes get caught up in our own kind of ideas of how we think things should be. And we end up just, like, you know, like going round in circles. So Spirit is basically saying to be single for a while, so be this person for a while, the Nine of Pentacles. You know, so the Queen of Wands is kind of looking backwards, thinking, what the heck happened in that relationship that I just had? Why did it go wrong? and also looking ahead to the Nine of Pentacles thinking, you know, this is going to be me forever. It won't be. It's all about timing, and all about, you know, the right person being ready as well. And when I say right person, you know, all relationships are lessons, and they're not all designed to last forever anyway. You know, they're all about lessons, and some people will stay in our lives for a while and others won't. You know, and it's all about growth, soul growth, personal growth, moving forward. So the Spirit is saying basically that they're talking about karma. They mentioned the word karma to me when I first saw the Justice card reversed. And again, it's not about punishments, it's about lessons to be learned that your soul needs to go through to be ready for the manifest the relationship that is right for you. So you've got the Four of Swords and the Justice card, so they're basically saying take a break with this, you know. Enjoy who you are, focus on your projects, enjoy your single life at the moment, even though I know you want a relationship. But sometimes when you don't give off vibes that you really want one, it'll happen. You know, just by living your life and experiencing your passions, you know, doing what you love. Put the focus back on yourself, that's what they're saying. Focus back on you, what's important to you. That doesn't involve relationships, dating sites, manifestation lists, that kind of thing. Take a break, chill, relax, calm down, you know. Give yourself time to get over that last one as well, that didn't work for you. Because it looks like you were really hurt by that and thinking, what happened? You know, you're really confused, like what happened? So Spirit is saying take some time out to reflect and to focus on yourself, focus on you. And the Justice card is about divine timing and karma, so you've got to go through this experience of being on your own for a bit longer. There's some of karma, as I say, lessons to be learned. And so it's not timing yet, that's why the Justice card is reversed. And soon in time, when it is the right time, the Justice card will become this, you know, and it'll be the right time for you. So yeah, so you still got some time. What's next in love for you is to focus on you, what's important to you. Don't be pushing too hard for your relationship, don't force it. Take a break from whatever it is that you've been doing to make it happen. And just focus on yourself and what's important to you, and take a break, relax, chill out. You know, it's all divine time and it'll all happen in its own time, but focus on you. And as I say, there's karma involved, some karmic lessons and lessons that you need to learn for yourself on your own, as a single person for a bit longer, by the look of this. And then in time, you know, this Justice card will, you know, turn around. So they're not saying, like, you know, there's nothing at all, ever. It's just going to take a bit of time. And they're saying you need to focus back on you and take a break. And you're not going to be, you know, alone and eaten by your cat or anything like that forever. You know, it's, you know, so don't worry. Yeah, so by the look of this, it will happen eventually. I think it's just timing. It's timing. Take a break from all the dating sites and everything. Timing. So that's what the reading's telling me. Take what resonates. If it doesn't work for you, then don't take it. If it's not, you're not feeling it, you know, it's just a general reading. So, you know, it's not a personal reading, it's a general one. So some people it'll work for that are watching, and some people will just be like, oh, I'm not sure about that bit. Take what resonates, as we say. So yeah, I hope that helped in some way. And if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm always open to hearing your feedback. I'm always welcome. It's always welcome. And I hope to see you in my next video, part 3. Thank you.